Monday morning, what's the date today? There goes Robbo, he's loading Linda. 10th of February. Been a bit of a stressful 5 or 6 days the last few days. Anyway, the boys did some clearing out at the weekend, and me and Rob are just going to do the last bit of clearing out. We've cleared out all the sheds. Farmer had been up the vets with some poo samples. We'd had some poorly calves. We had to go and get things checked out because things weren't right. Lou's starting to get some poorly calves. Something just didn't seem right. Anyway, the samples came back as E. coli. That's what the calves are suffering with, which is like severe diarrhea and dehydration. We've had some deaths, and these calves are getting ill damn near instantly. Yeah, quite severe, whatever it was, the bug. We've managed to isolate the bug in one shed, kept all the poorly animals together. There's been a fresh calf overnight. He's looking okay. He's dancing around with the cows in the calving pen. We've cleaned that out. That's been cleaned out. The calving pens have been disinfected. This pen's been cleaned right out. The newborn, the calves in this shed here, which are doing well, they've been cleaned out. So there's a couple of calves in here, one very poorly, about to die. There's one dead one in there, and this one here, he's on the mend, but he's poorly. So anyway, we're going to pen him back. We're going to try and get most of that shed mucked out, keep that poorly one on his own until he's on the mend. We put the ones that are getting better in a little pen here. We're going to quarantine them for 10 days, and then we'll let them in with the well calves, and hopefully everything else that hopefully we've cleaned the bug out of there. And the dead calves that we've had, it's not a nice process. I won't be showing you, but farmer will skin the calves. We will cut out as best as we can round the infected areas, just so that he's brought two calves in, and basically cuts the skin off the old calf that's dead, puts it on these, ties it to these blackens in here. Yes, then we tie the skin to him. Mum thinks that's her calf. She'll feed that calf then, because we don't want to see cows without calves. There's just no point in that. So there's 2 bought-in calves there. There's 1 bought-in calf over there. It's been a bit mad round here. I can't really explain everything, but anyway, the ones that have died, we're trying to put a new calf with them. It doesn't always work, but we're quite good at making Mum think that she's suddenly got a live calf. Anyway, me and Rob have got a bit of work to do. Yeah, been a bloody painful process actually. We're washing our feet in and out every shed just so we don't spread it about. We're hoping we've done a job here and in the calving pens. There's nothing been sick in the last day or two, so we're hoping we've done that. But we need to quarantine this area, get this all cleaned out away from the walls. We need to wash the gates down. We're going to take the gates that was surrounding the little calf creep in there. They're going to go and be tossed away. The boards that with the windbreaks, they're going to be tossed. They're going to be thrown away. Just trying to alleviate the problem here best we can, and we'll see how we go. Robbo's just gone home ill. Keithy's been ill overnight. We have been telling, we've been telling all the guys to, wash everything and keep yourself clean and wash your hands. Oh, it's just a horrible bug, isn't it? We've been cleaning out. Anyway, we're going to get this pen cleaned out. This one seemed to be, this is where all the poorly calves were. There's one cow and calf in there. She's half good. The calf is half good. It's trying to drink, getting better, but we're not moving him just yet. Got a pen of recovering calves. The two, this pen here and the one over the way there, they are good pens. There's nothing going on in there. The calves are well for now, but yeah, we've got a bit of a... Anyway, Robbo's gone home ill, so the old man's had to get involved, and he's on the fork for now. But we'll pick it up in the middle of the week, and I'll give you a bit of an update. But for now, we've got a bit of a job on our hands. But all we can do is just keep cleaning out, keep disinfecting, get this muck out. We've got one good calf in here, and the positive is he hasn't gone ill yet, but I'm not jinxing anything by saying that, hopefully, but he is running and skipping about in there. So anyway, I will come back with an update halfway, you know, either tomorrow or something like that. We've got blooming hay coming out of our ears. Keithy's not very well either. He's been ill all night. Oh dear me, what is going on? Out of 7 calves, 4 of them have died, and yeah, so 3 of them are recovering, seem to be recovering, but they're not out the woods yet, you know. Oh dear me, this will get everyone, yeah, everyone will be fed up with this in a week's time. Good morning. Steady. Silly. Right, these guys have been on hay for a while, so they're going to want to come out to this. Steady, steady girls. Bloody slip over now. Wednesday morning. Let's see where we are. Haven't done much recording the last few days. We have been, yes, Wednesday the 12th of February. We've been dealing with this E. coli outbreak in the cows and the calves. In the calves mainly, they're the ones suffering with it. I'll sort of just tell you where we are at the minute. We noticed it very quickly, you know, early on. One calf got ill with it, and straight away they just literally have a really wet back end where they've been having severe diarrhea. They're dehydrated, they don't want to get up. We're in the calving pens, pressure washing walls, disinfecting everything, getting the shed out. Then we moved, we got the clamp out, cleaned the clamp out, cleaned the shed out here, cleaned the shed out around the back, and then moved all the poorly calves up this end of the shed just to try and, you know, keep it in one place. Anyway, we've got Virkon foot baths everywhere now. Oh, it's been mad. Anyway, thought we got on top of it a little bit, had 2 fresh calves, and then yesterday morning one of the calves got ill at, just literally at 6 o'clock this morning. He was running around. At 8 o'clock he is laid about with really wet back end, really wet round the mouth. Farmer grabbed him. He had only been laid in one corner. He was sort of born late, stayed in one area. Anyway, it sort of turned our attention to the outside clamp here. We've been putting in some outside straw, and we're not sure if it's just coming from that, so we've stopped that straw, the outside straw. We're just using clean straw only now. We were in here yesterday, we had everything out, literally everything out. We had sprayed all the walls down, we washed all the floors down with Virkon, and yeah, this shed's been cleaned out. There's one new calf in there. He's doing all right, he's running around, he hasn't caught anything yet. So and the cows have slowed up a bit calving wise, so until we see a couple more calves we won't know if we've done a job. But there's 2 poorly ones, one recovering. Farmer seems to think one recovering, and then our latest, I'll show you what he looks like. This side of the pen is okay. You've got to, when we're going in and out of this, we're going to clean the rest of this out today. That's why these 2 are shut back for a little bit, because it is quite thick and mucky. Going to clean all that out, get some fresh bedding in here. I'll show you this young man here. Yesterday morning he was bouncing around, and it's where their diarrhea is absolutely full of infection, not infection, but full of E. coli, so it's very critical to clean up where these calves have been. Anyway, this man was, you can see he's wet around his mouth. I'm not going to touch him because I don't want to risk getting it. Young Robert was ill the other day. We don't know if it's just a coincidence or not, but yeah, he had a poorly tummy, he said. Anyway, he's well now, he's back in today. This calf was healthy, running around yesterday, and he changed in 2 hours. Now farmer has to feed him every 4 hours, electrolytes, milk. That's his mother there. She knows he ain't right. She sniffs around his back end, she knows something ain't right. And this is our prolapse cow from last week. she's given us trouble. She's been a bit of a pain in our backsides at the minute. She will not let the calf drink. Farmer's feeding this one. He's on the mend. He's better than he was, but he's still laid there. He still don't want to get up much. He will stand and he will get up by himself now. So we don't know about him. Anyway, she is a pain in the butt. She will not let him take milk from her. She just keeps kicking him. So yeah, she ain't much good to us at the minute. She's had a prolapse and she won't let the calf kick, and she kicks you if you go anywhere near her, so her days are numbered if she keeps carrying on. If her calf dies, she will be off down to she'll be off down the road, because you just can't keep animals like that for fun. That is just so. But yeah, anyway, that's just, they're the poorly calves. Straight in the foot bath, washing feet. Anyway, we've got a pen full of healthy calves here. These are the first 7 that were born. They seem to be quite healthy. The young heifers, they're quite healthy as well. They haven't got it. These guys are all doing okay. They're all laid about at the minute. One in here with a poorly eye. I might have to attend to him again. I've already given him cream in the eye. I might have to do him again, because I think he's still got something in his eye. They're the good ones. That poorly one from yesterday is number 8. Farmer's doing his best for him. He's got everything he can have in terms of medication, and we've ordered some. Farmer's ordered some vaccinations for the cows to hopefully it helps with those sort of bugs and viruses. But it won't come through the cows for 2 weeks, so we haven't received it yet, otherwise they'd be coming through the crush and having that. He's also ordered some mouthwash stuff for the calves, just to try and help them a little bit. Oh, right. Anyway, 2 cows in here. They lost their calves. They couldn't save them. Farmer did everything he could. He couldn't save them. Anyway, we bought in 2 calves. They're Angus calves. 3 actually. One's already been put over. She's took to it really well. She's letting him suck. And the one next door, she's took to it as well. So there's going to be a few black calves about. There's one in this other shed. I'll just show you where we're at. But we thought we were turning a corner yesterday, but as it turns out, not quite. Anyway, we've changed some stuff. This is sort of recovery pen and segregation pen. 22, he was absolutely, he looked like them calves in there, just laid, pretty much looked like he was going to die. He come back to, anyway, yeah, 349, she's got a new calf. Her calf died. She had a lovely big calf. He was beautiful and bright, and it just happened so fast. Farmer did everything he could for him. They've all had the same treatment, and there's another one in there. He's recovering as well. Black one's fine, but we're just sort of keeping them in here 10 days just to make sure they're over the bug, so they don't go spreading it anywhere else. We didn't want to just stick these guys in with the well calves, and then if they still carrying something, these guys, then they spread it to those, and yeah, and then you end up with that as well. But Farmer's been at one point, I think there was 4 or 5 of them to feed at one time. Yeah, been really hard work for the farmer and Linda, coming down and feeding them every 4 hours through the night, as well as dealing with the calving ones as well. So it's been hard work the last 3 or 4 days. Anyway, we've just been cleaning out, washing down, and that's been our lives. So that's where we are with it all. What is this? Provita Protect. That's what we're going to give the calves for now, for the next 2 weeks, until this vaccine sort of works. 2 doses straight after birth, and then 1 dose for 2 days after. So we'll see if that works. I've got to clean this pot because it's been round a poorly calf.
Right, I reckon if we get them in there, I'll just jab them. I've only got to jab them in the muscle.
Okay.
It's in the muscle.
And what is this stuff called?
Bovagen scour.
And we're doing everything that should be pregnant, aren't we?
Right. Yeah. You can shut this gate down, Rob. I'll be 2 minutes time.
You tell me, I'll open the gate.
Yeah.
Sweet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, go. Come on.
I didn't want to involve Days because I'm frightened to death of her taking
Oh no, you
that
don't.
goat.
No, you don't want to pass it. No, you don't want anyone here until this is sorted out, do you? Come on, it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Got it. Got it. Just check their eyes your side. No, I know. Even when you're in the pen, you only see one eye as they come round. Go on. Go on. Got it. Yeah. Oh right, yeah. That loads.
She bought the gun as well.
That'll do. Go on, go. Go on, go. Go on. Go on. Go on.
She did.
And it puts the right dose in each time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at
Don't
that.
have to touch it. Just have to check before it's full. Tell you the truth, whatever happens, we ain't shooting an issue.
No.
We're thinking about it, and I thought, bollocks to it, why shouldn't we have a pet?
Well, she's a nice cow. She don't cause us no issue in the crush or anything, does she?
Well, I have to tell you, I think she's springing.
I ain't looked. I ain't.
You have a look.
I ain't. Oh yeah, she might be. She would have been in there last, you see. So.
I'll be honest, mate, I wasn't going to have a shot. I just thought to myself, I came in about it, she said, you can't keep them as a pet. I said, what difference is one more mare to us going to make?
No. What is this going to treat for then, farm? What's this going to do for us?
It should give them some antibodies in the milk.
So, okay, so it should, when the calf drinks, is it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't translate into the calf, it comes through their milk?
Through the colostrum.
Oh right, okay.
It should add some immunity from the colostrum.
So it should help things a little bit.
It's for the virus as well, and coronavirus, and E. coli.
Right, so it should do some good whatever, shouldn't it?
What we do next year, we'll start a fortnight before we do calving.
Yeah, just do it.
This will be an ongoing thing now.
Yeah.
This will be a, you know, we'll have to do our BVD.
You've never seen this sort of virusy, not as bad before, have we? We've seen scouring as such, but we haven't seen the virus.
You can get scours from too much milk, Matty.
Yeah, but you haven't seen this virus where it kills them so
This
fast.
is totally different. I can see that by the colour of the shit, it's totally different.
It's a nasty old thing, isn't it?
And it is E. coli, you know, the vets tested it, so it is E. coli. We know what we're dealing with. If you know, I suppose that's about all you can say, is we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrendous, it's horrific. There ain't another word for it.
It's Thursday the 13th of February. I will show you the calf just so you see what happens to them, but The one we were looking at yesterday, farmer was keeping him alive. Caught him as early as you could catch him, and I think he's still passed away. I will show you him in a minute, just so you know what to look for. But they go down so fast. Farmer kept him alive for 2 days. He didn't recover. Some of the other ones he's done, they've recovered, and he's done nothing differently. It's just how strong the calves are, and he was a good, big, strong calf. We're really a bit upset with that, but let me just get this. Anyway, some medication came through yesterday. They got some stuff to go into the calves first day they're born, and it's supposed to help with bad tummy bacteria, scours, E. coli. It's just supposed to help. It doesn't cure it, it's just supposed to help. So they have a shot of that as soon as they're born, and then 2 days after. And then we're going through the cows now that are going to have calves, and they are going to have vaccinations to it's just antibodies for rotavirus, E. coli. There's something else it treats, scours, and there's Linda. Anyway, we've had 4 in the last day, and I'm not jinxing anything yet, but they've managed to stay well. So we're being very careful. Our sick ones, we think they are just they're on the road to nowhere, I'm afraid. I will show you them later. I think one has already died and the other one is dying. We might even have it shot because it's just cruel. It's in such a bad way. Anyway, the girls need loading for the day. Robbo and Farmer are just giving the rest of the vaccinations, and I'll go in the shed. If we can get through to tomorrow morning and not have one go poorly, we know we have done some good somewhere. We've all got theories, and just everything comes through your mind, what it could be, where it could come from, and it could be everything. It could be a mixture of everything. It could be one thing. We just don't know. It's just trying to locate the source of it. The other thing we could have been doing is spreading it ourselves. You know, farmer been treating the calves. You just don't know. He's been very careful, keeping clean and the rest of it. But yes. Anyway, these are the last 2 poorly ones. One's dead, and the other one is not looking great. So we see how they go. We'll get that pen then cleaned out. We'll wash the floor. And that's all we can do, really. Just going to show you these calves. Right. Yeah, I'm going to show you the poorly calves. So if you don't want to see them, skip ahead, or yeah, if you're not interested in this part, skip ahead and don't look, because it ain't very nice. I think one of them has died over. Farmer has done his best. I'm not going to get too far in there. This is the one that was born a couple of days ago. We caught him as early as you could catch it. As soon as we see him ill with it, Farmer started treating him. Anyway, he didn't recover. I don't know how the others, there's 3 in the recovery pen that did recover, but we've done the exact same. He's had the exact same treatment. We're in early with it. Anyway, that's him dead there. So we call him the knacker man, but he's the man that deals with dead stock. Farmer's going to take his jacket off. She's got a load of milk about her, so we're going to have another donor calf here. We'll stick the jacket on the donor calf. This will all be separate from everything else. We will probably do it in this pen here. So there'll be a little black Angus or whatever comes. Farmer will skin the calf here. So he cuts the skin off this calf, puts the skin on the new calf that comes, and then I don't know how it works, but she just sniffs him and she'll accept that that's her calf now. It's worked on the last 3 or 4 that we've done, so that's what's going to happen there. And then the obviously the dead calf will go away with the Danny Timms, who comes and picks them up. This young man, he has just shown no sign of improving. He's had 3 days in the same state. He won't get up. He will literally stand for less than a minute, fall back down. His mother isn't mothering him. He's I don't know, I think it's just time that we cut our losses. It's almost cruel to keep him alive like that. You know, he's not showing any signs of improving, but they go from a beautiful calf like that, up on their feet, dancing, skipping, to dead in 2 days, and that's as quick as it happens. Anyway, this morning we went through with the vaccinations. I've got to be very careful in here. Once these 2 calves are dealt with, we're going to be back in here cleaning this out. We're going to wash the walls down. We're going to wash all the way around the outside. We're going to wash the walls down all the way through. We're going to wash the floor down as best as we can in here, because this is where most of the poorly ones were. So we're going to do a good job in here getting that sorted. The cows this side, I've got to go and wash my feet now, but the cows have had, those calves haven't moved. Where they've laid is literally where they've been for the last 2 days. And yeah, farmer's gutted. You know, he hates, we all do. Nobody likes seeing especially calves, little baby calves, like. But this is what is in here. What's this stuff in here, Rob? What's it called, that stuff?
Starts with a V.
Vicon? Yeah, Vicon. Anyway, I went and dipped my hands in there. Flipping out. The guys soon let me know that you shouldn't do that. Apparently, yeah, it's made for. When foot and mouth was about, they had that everywhere. They were washing all the vehicles down before they left the farm. It was a pretty serious time. All the cows, 2 have calves, have come through. He's going to vaccinate the calves that are in that pen over there, and he's going to do the ones with the 2 what are they called, donor calves. He's going to do those 2 in there, and hopefully we've got a load of shuffling about today, but I'll pick it up tomorrow when we're a bit more organised. We've got a bit of shuffling about. Yes, we're going to be back in here taking all these gates down. We'll have to wash those gates in Vicon. We will have to wash the floor in Vicon. You know, it's going to be another day of clearing out, but by the end of today we should be somewhere thing. And the next 12 hours are going to be, next 24 hours are going to be pretty crucial around here into knowing whether we've done a job in controlling the virus or not. We've got 4 new calves running around in that shed, and so far so good. They haven't picked anything up yet, but we want to keep it going like that, really. And yeah, it's just mucking out, cleaning, and trying to stay on top of it. So that's where we are with everything. We'll leave it there. Me and Rob have got a day of fiddling about with gates and moving animals and that. They've been vaccinated, so in the next 2 weeks that should come down through into their milk, and then they pass the antibodies on through their colostrum and through the milk there on after. So that should give them a little bit better chance, if there's something still lingering around in there, at staying free from the disease. It's E. coli. We had the just so everyone's clear, it was E. coli. We had the feces tested, and it came back clear as day as E. coli. So we know what we're dealing with, and we're trying to stay on top of it. Yeah, the moment that calf releases it out of its rear end, it's just water. The moment farmer feeds him, he said it just goes straight through him, and what comes out the rear end is the bit that infects everything else. So you've got to be very, very careful. You just need to, as soon as you spot it, you need to get them into another pen and start clearing and cleaning. And yeah, it's been a job because there's so many animals in there, and it's just you know what, it's just that type of it's just annoying. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll keep you posted. We'll catch up tomorrow morning and see how we're getting on. Fingers crossed. At the moment we think we might, I don't want to jinx things, so we'll just catch up tomorrow and see how we're getting on.